If I told you that something as simple as what you eat each day could decide whether your legs feel strong and steady or weak and cramped at night, would you believe me? Most people think leg cramps are just an annoying part of aging, an inconvenience to be rubbed away or ignored until morning. But what if they are actually your body whispering, then screaming a warning? Picture this. Every single night in the United States, more than 12 million adults over 60 are jolted awake by painful leg cramps. Some wince and wait for the pain to pass. Others get out of bed, risking a fall in the dark. And for too many, that one fall can mark the beginning of losing independence forever. We talk a lot about aging as if it's simply the body wearing down. But science tells a deeper story. As we grow older, the nervous system becomes more sensitive, circulation slows, muscles lose minerals, and the very cells responsible for repair grow sluggish. Cramps aren't random. They're the body's SOS signal. Something is missing. Something needs support. Let me share a story. Mr. Harris, a 71-year-old retired teacher, once walked daily with his friends, laughed with his grandchildren, and slept peacefully. Then it began. Tightness in his calves, quick stabs of pain at night. At first, he shrugged it off as just age. But as the cramps got worse, he started avoiding walks. The fear of the next spasm haunted him. The pain wasn't just physical. It stole his freedom. And here's where the story changes. Instead of turning to medications first, he made a few surprisingly small changes to his diet. Within weeks, the cramps almost disappeared. His energy surged. He started joining walks again, laughing louder, living brighter. One doctor put it perfectly. When you feed the muscles what they're starving for, they stop screaming. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt your legs suddenly lock up in the middle of the night, like a vice tightening around your calves? That helpless moment when pain seizes your body and you wonder, is this normal? Is this just aging? Or could food, simple, everyday food, actually be part of the solution? Here's the truth. Food is not just fuel. Food is chemistry. Food is information. Every bite sends instructions to your muscles, your nerves, your blood vessels. The right foods can restore circulation, relax nerves, rebuild muscle fibers, and prevent pain before it even starts. In this journey, we're going beyond tips. We're exploring how the body works, why it breaks down, and how the right nutrients can rebuild it from the inside out. We'll uncover 6 powerful everyday foods that can make your legs stronger, ease those cramps, and help you move with confidence again. Because your legs are more than limbs. They are your roots, your independence, your connection to the world. And it's never too late to strengthen them. Before we dive in, tell me this. Do you believe food could be part of the solution? Type 1, if you believe it's possible. Or 0, if you think cramps are just bad luck. Take a deep breath. Stay with me. This may be the moment everything changes. When most people think about pork, they picture heavy, greasy meals. But pork tenderloin is very different. It is one of the leanest cuts of meat, almost as lean as chicken breast, and it holds a secret your muscles are desperately waiting for. High-quality protein and the amino acid leucine. Why does this matter? Because after age 50, the body's ability to build and repair muscle drops dramatically, a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. Imagine trying to rebuild a wall with fewer bricks and slower workers. That's what aging muscles face daily. Without enough protein, especially leucine-rich protein, the body simply cannot maintain strong legs. A humble 3 Oz serving of pork tenderloin provides more than 22 grams of protein and a powerful dose of leucine, the amino acid that acts like a spark plug for muscle repair and growth. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consume adequate leucine-rich protein can maintain up to 25% more muscle strength than those who don't. That's the difference between effortlessly climbing stairs and gripping the handrail with fear. And it's not just about muscle size, it's about control, balance, stability. Protein doesn't only feed the muscles, it fuels the nervous system, stabilizes blood sugar, supports energy production, and gives the body the raw materials needed to rebuild what time has worn down. Choosing lean proteins like pork tenderloin also protects heart health and keeps inflammation low, giving the body a cleaner foundation to stay active longer. Let me tell you about someone. Mrs. Collins, a 68-year-old grandmother from Ohio, loved gardening, but one day she noticed her legs getting weaker, her balance slipping, and painful nighttime cramps stealing her sleep. When her diet was reviewed, it became clear she was barely getting any protein. She wasn't old, she was underfueled. She began adding pork tenderloin twice a week. Within a month, she said something unforgettable. "I can pull weeds longer without my legs shaking, and for the first time in years, I slept through the night." Her smile said more than any lab test ever could. But here's the twist. Pork tenderloin doesn't just build muscle, it protects it. It contains vitamin B1, thiamine, and B6, both crucial for nerve communication and electrolyte balance. Muscles contract because nerves send signals. If those signals falter, cramps, misfires, pain. Without these vitamins, your muscles are like a car with crossed wires, unpredictable and unsafe. Here's a simple way to bring this to your table. Buy a small pork tenderloin. Season it lightly with herbs instead of salt. Roast it gently until tender. Slice it thin. Use it in sandwiches, add it to vegetables, or enjoy it as a light dinner. It's clean, nourishing, and restorative. But muscles don't only work during the day. They heal at night. While you sleep, your body enters repair mode, unless it runs out of fuel. Which brings us to one of the most underestimated healing foods on Earth. A food that feeds your muscles while you dream. A food that blends speed and endurance into one brilliant design. Cottage cheese. Let's step into the science of night and discover how to rebuild strength while you sleep. If your legs often feel weak or heavy halfway through the day, don't blame age just yet. Often, the real culprit isn't time, it's fuel. Your muscles are engines, and like any engine, they need steady, clean energy to keep going. And that's where nature steps in with one of its most powerful gifts, the sweet potato. Unlike processed snacks or white bread that spike blood sugar and leave you crashing, sweet potatoes release energy slowly and steadily. A medium sweet potato delivers about 26 grams of complex carbohydrates, nature's slow-burning fuel. According to research from Harvard, older adults who eat more complex carbs experience better endurance and fewer sudden energy dips, making everyday tasks feel smoother and more enjoyable. But energy is just the beginning. Sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium and magnesium, two of the most vital minerals for muscle function. Potassium keeps nerve signals stable. Magnesium allows muscles to release after contracting. Without enough magnesium, muscles get stuck, tight, cramped, and screaming for relief. The NIH estimates that nearly 50% of adults over 60 don't get enough magnesium, a silent epidemic hiding beneath millions of nighttime cramps. Food can fix that. No pills required. Now imagine a leafy green so powerful it acts almost like nature's muscle relaxant. Swiss chard. Just 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard provides nearly 30% of your daily magnesium. But this vegetable does something even more remarkable. It's packed with dietary nitrates, the same natural compounds athletes use to improve performance. When nitrates enter the body, they convert into nitric oxide, a compound that tells blood vessels to relax and widen. This means better circulation, more oxygen to the muscles, faster recovery after walking or standing, fewer cramps caused by poor blood flow. Think of it this way. If your bloodstream is a highway, nitrates clear the traffic. Your muscles finally get what they've been waiting for. But we're not done. Because there's a root vegetable that athletes swear by, and most people ignore: beets. Beets are pure circulation power. Research published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that beet juice improved endurance in older adults by up to 16%. That's not a tiny boost. That's the difference between needing to rest halfway up the stairs and reaching the top with confidence. Why do beets work so well? Natural nitrates, blood flow. Antioxidants like betalains, lower inflammation, reduce muscle soreness. Potassium, electrolyte balance. Let me share a story. Mrs. Turner, a 70-year-old retired nurse from Michigan, loved volunteering at her church. But climbing the steps left her calves burning and tight. At night, cramps often jolted her awake. When she began eating roasted beets twice a week, she was skeptical. But within a month, her nighttime cramps became rare, and she could climb stairs without stopping. "I never thought a root vegetable could give me my evenings back," she said with a laugh. These foods don't just nourish. They restore circulation, calm nerves, and feed your muscles with the minerals they crave. So let me ask you, could something as humble as a leaf or a root really change how your legs feel? Type 1, if you believe food can help. Type 0, if you're still unsure. Because up next, we explore the smallest foods with the biggest impact, the quiet warriors of strength, recovery, and mobility. They may fit in the palm of your hand, but they could change the way you walk. Sometimes the smallest foods hold the greatest power. And when it comes to leg strength, recovery, and cramp prevention, few foods are more underestimated than pumpkin seeds. These crunchy little seeds are packed with plant-based protein, delivering about 7 grams in just 1 ounce. Protein helps maintain muscle mass as we age, a critical factor when mobility and balance begin to decline. Pumpkin seeds also provide zinc, the mineral your body uses to repair muscle tissue after activity. But what truly sets them apart is their high magnesium content, the relaxation mineral. Magnesium tells muscles when to release after contraction. Without it, muscles remain tense, stiff, even spasming in the middle of the night. According to the National Institutes of Health, most adults over 60 don't meet daily magnesium needs, a silent trigger behind countless leg cramps. Pumpkin seeds are nature's antidote. But strong legs aren't just about muscles. They're about nerves, hydration, blood flow, and recovery. And that's where fruits step in, each one designed by nature with a unique role in protecting your legs. Not generic fruit, not sugar bombs. Fruits with specific, powerful benefits for circulation, nerve function, digestion, and mineral absorption. Fruit 1. Papaya, the digestive gatekeeper. Sometimes cramps don't start in the muscles. They start in the gut. Papaya contains papain, an enzyme that improves digestion and helps your body absorb magnesium more efficiently. Vitamin A in papaya supports the intestinal lining, ensuring nutrients reach your muscles where they're needed most. Poor absorption equals weak muscles, no matter how healthy you try to eat. Papaya bridges that gap. Fruit number 2, banana, The electrolyte stabilizer. Bananas are more than a snack. They deliver easily absorbed potassium, crucial for nerve communication and fluid balance. They help muscles contract smoothly and prevent spasms, especially after light activity or on warm days. A banana before bed? For some seniors, it's the difference between waking rested or jolting awake in pain. Note: those with kidney issues should consult a doctor. Fruit number 3. Avocado. The muscle relaxation master. Unlike other fruits, avocado delivers magnesium and healthy fats. Magnesium relaxes muscles. The fats support nerve health, allowing signals between the brain and muscles to stay smooth and controlled. Think of avocado as cushioning for your nervous system, protecting you from misfires that cause cramps. Even 1/3 of an avocado a day can make a difference. Fruit number 4. Watermelon. The deep hydrator. Water isn't always enough. Muscles need cellular hydration, and watermelon delivers it with over 90% water plus citrulline, a plant compound that improves blood flow and reduces muscle fatigue. Perfect after walking or gardening. Soft, easy to chew, gentle on digestion. Just be mindful of portion size if managing blood sugar. Fruit number 5. Citrus. The absorption enhancer. Oranges, mandarins, grapefruit. These fruits offer vitamin C plus calcium, a duo that supports collagen in muscle tissue and nerve communication. Vitamin C also boosts absorption of magnesium and iron from other foods, multiplying the benefits of everything else you eat. If on certain medications, check before consuming grapefruit regularly. Fruit number 6. Berries. The muscle shield. Berries are antioxidant warriors. They fight oxidative stress, the slow damage that weakens muscle fibers over time. They also provide manganese, essential for energy production inside muscle cells. When muscle cells can't make energy, they seize. Berries protect them gently, daily, deliciously. Fresh or frozen? Both work. Fruit number 7. Kiwi. The circulation booster. Small but mighty, kiwi delivers vitamin K, folate, and potassium, a trio that improves blood vessel health, supports red blood cell production, and balances fluids. More oxygen to the legs means fewer cramps, better stamina, smoother steps. Just start slowly if you're sensitive. These foods don't work in isolation. They work as a symphony. Muscle, nerve, blood flow, digestion, hydration, all in harmony. And when combined with seeds and lean proteins, they create a natural shield around your mobility. Because here's the truth. Strong legs aren't built in the gym. They're built in the kitchen. In habits, in choices, day by day. And there's one more layer to this symphony. Not just what you eat, but what you drink, because hydration isn't just about water. It's about inflammation, circulation, minerals, repair. And there are 5 simple drinks, some ancient, some modern, that can transform tired legs into strong, steady foundations again. The next section? We step into the world of healing elixirs, the kind that don't just quench thirst. They restore power. There's something powerful about a drink. It's not just fuel, it's ritual, it's comfort, it's medicine disguised as warmth, flavor, and peace. And when chosen wisely, drinks can do what even food sometimes can't: deliver deep hydration, reduce inflammation, restore minerals, and transport oxygen where the body needs it most, your legs. Let's step into 5 simple drinks that have quietly healed bodies for generations. 1. Turmeric milk, the nighttime inflammation fighter. There's a reason this golden drink has been used for centuries in traditional Indian medicine. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound proven to reduce inflammation at the cellular level. A 2016 study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found curcumin as effective as ibuprofen, without the digestive risks. Chronic low-grade inflammation makes joints ache and muscles stiff. Curcumin calms that fire. And when warmed with milk, or plant-based milk, and a pinch of black pepper, its absorption increases by over 2,000%. Sip it at night, and many people begin waking with less stiffness and deeper sleep, when your body repairs most. 2. Bone broth. Nature's collagen. Infusion. Before supplements, there was broth. Slow-simmered bones release collagen, gelatin, amino acids, and minerals, the building blocks of joints, tendons, and ligaments. We lose about 1% of our collagen every year after our 30s, which leads to joint pain and weakness. Bone broth helps rebuild what time takes away. A 2008 trial found collagen reduced joint pain in athletes, so imagine its impact on aging joints. It also contains potassium, calcium, and magnesium, key electrolytes that prevent cramps. Warm, soothing, and easy to digest, bone broth is like sending repair crews directly into your legs. 3. Banana almond smoothie. The muscle recharge blend. Sometimes strength doesn't come from force, it comes from balance. Bananas provide potassium to keep muscles contracting smoothly and reduce swelling. Almonds supply magnesium to help muscles release, preventing that sudden nighttime seizing. They also offer plant protein for repair and healthy fats for nerve support. Research from the Journal of Nutrition shows older adults with higher magnesium levels have better muscle performance and lower fall risk. Blend 1 banana with 1 almond milk and a spoon of almond butter. Gentle, filling, ideal after walking or stretching. Your muscles will thank you. 4. Beetroot juice. Liquid circulation. This drink doesn't just nourish, it ignites. Beets are one of the richest sources of natural nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide and dilate blood vessels. More oxygen, more nutrients, less fatigue. In a 2011 Journal of Applied Physiology study, beet juice increased endurance in older adults by 16%. That's not a boost. That's transformation. Beets also contain antioxidants that reduce inflammation and potassium for electrolyte balance. Whether juiced raw, roasted and blended, or softened with apple or lemon juice, beetroot wakes up sleepy legs and brings life back to each step. 5. Warm lemon. Chia water. Morning hydration plus cellular healing. This one looks simple, but it's deceptively powerful. Lemon provides vitamin C, which boosts collagen production and improves mineral absorption. Chia seeds deliver magnesium, calcium, omega-3s, and soluble fiber. When soaked, they create a gel that hydrates cells more deeply than water alone. Dehydrated muscles cramp. Oxygen-starved muscles spasm. This drink rehydrates from the inside out. A 2020 study in Nutrients found vitamin C intake was directly linked to better lower limb strength in older adults. Sip this in the morning before coffee, and many people notice fewer morning aches, more stable energy, and calmer muscles throughout the day. But here's the deeper truth. These drinks are not just recipes. They are rituals of care. Signals to your body that you are still worth rebuilding. They soothe inflammation, rebuild collagen, restore electrolytes, boost circulation, and feed your muscles in ways pills never can. They are ancient wisdom meeting modern science. And yes, there are precautions, because real health is always personalized. Turmeric can irritate the stomach in high doses or interfere with blood thinners. Store-bought bone broth can be high in sodium. Homemade is best. Smoothies should be portioned for blood sugar balance. Beet juice can lower blood pressure. Monitor if medicated. Lemon water can affect tooth enamel. Sip through a straw and rinse after. But with awareness and consistency, these 5 drinks become allies. They don't mask symptoms. They help restore balance. Here's what I want you to remember. Aging is not the body giving up. It's the body asking for a different kind of support. Strength isn't lost overnight. It fades in silence, through tiny deficiencies, dehydration, inflammation, fatigue. But strength can also be rebuilt, sip by sip. So here's to legs that carry you confidently, to mornings without stiffness, to nights without pain, to the quiet power of consistency. If this spoke to you, tell me, which drink are you most excited to try first? And if you want more simple, science-backed ways to stay active and independent, don't forget to subscribe and stay with us. Because you're not just aging, you're adapting, and your best steps may still be ahead.